Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Hope everybody enjoys. So I just posted on my community page on the stars and stuff I took outside with my new telescope, which is what I'm really liking, actually, because I get to see Jupiter and all the planets out there, which I actually did see quite a few planets out there. But everybody, we're gonna be finishing up this last few rounds on this field. We have quite a few acres left. How much is this? So I'm actually thinking of buying this field here of wheat, but I don't have the money for it. So we're gonna go ahead and take another loan. This is gonna really kill me. We'll pay back some of that. Okay. This is really killing me. I couldn't help but buy some fields. With having very little money left, which a lot of you guys do know that's not the best with me when it comes down to buying equipment, selling equipment, you name it. So I obviously have some used equipment. If a used one does come up, I will sell the brand new stuff and buy the used. That's how it's gonna work. Because I need used equipment, and right now I have a massive amount of loans. I got, as you guys actually saw, I have well over, almost, going on $1 million of a loan. Just way too much. Too much money for a loan, but we're hoping that once I get this corn harvested, sadly it's not the best yield on it, but once this is done, we'll have better luck, I think. The yields are not as good, that's the only problem. I thought that was rain for a second. Now we got the weeds. I don't have really any used equipment. This is used, but this is a case. I'm not running a case on the Millennial Farmer series. This is the older S780 that we have. Not that I have, but that he used to have. He used to have a 2018, I think, or 2019, 2020. He used to have one of those models. And then this year he traded that one in after the tornado, this big storm went through his farm. He went ahead and he got I think it was like a 2021, 2020 John Deere. So it has the X9 beacon lights, the LED lights, strobe lights, and then it also has the foldable ladder. But I'm definitely probably gonna be trading this one in and getting a new one, if I can. If they have a model used, that's what I'm gonna be doing, is getting it used, finding a used one, which they'll probably have in the spring, because a lot of farmers, especially around here, will be doing it for auction so they can get money. Like me, I'll be selling this, and I'll just be trading in for a used one. I'll go to the dealer and just get a used one. It is November 1st already, because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's a decent temp outside, 56 currently. So you got your highs and lows, but I'm more worried about December coming up, because you guys can see it's gonna be 16 degrees, the lowest, but we'll have frost. and snow. So we'll be getting snow here, which means I'm going to be doing some snow till on this field with our ripper, hopefully. Depending on how frozen the ground is, if it is frozen. Which we kind of, in this state, we kind of want it to be because it's a muddy year. You guys can see on the tires, it's a bit muddy, but... this is the conditions we deal with. But I love being combine operated. The Millennial farmer let me use this combine. All I'm waiting for is I'm going to purchase, if I have enough money for it, I'm going to be purchasing the folding corn header, the 12-row folding corn header, like he has. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I think this is right. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm off one. See, I can be a good combine driver. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is right. Yep. So the weeds have already grown, sadly. Not where the corn is, actually. It's actually where I already harvested. Sadly. Kind of regretting doing this now, but the yields are in spotty conditions. Now I got a sprayer, and I'm gonna take the herbicide out. We don't like using the chemicals. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, farmers are using chemicals. No, it's just like washing your hands, as I found out. You use chemicals to clean your hands. Well, this stuff, like GMO and stuff, is actually to protect the plant. So it's not so much hurting the plant, and it's not hurting our body. We're not eating this corn. This is going more for a feed, because this is such bad yield corn, or it's going for ethanol production. So it's not at all harmful for the animals that I know of. But this is non-GMO. If you guys are curious, this is non-GMO. And that's kind of the reason why our yields are not good, is because there was very little nitrogen on this field for fertilizer. I think the neighbor used a little bit of cow manure when he planted this, and I just bought the field. He didn't say they were GMO or not when he planted it, but I'm going to assume not because of what the yields are. Both fields, actually. Don't crash on me. So, field 18 was really bad. That was all 50, 55. 55, 60. You had some better. So you had anywhere from 55 to 65% in that area. What we're yielding here, you get 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Not the best stuff. Our soybeans were really the only good part. The corn is just really, really bad. But you can look at the nitrogen, and there's really no nitrogen. This is really the best part, nitrogen. And I'm actually shocked here. We're using a lot more nitrogen here that we're actually getting. I am very surprised that we're actually losing that much in nitrogen. But the pH levels are pretty good in a lot of these fields, so it's really just the nitrogen, the way the farmer, did it and everything. So I'm gonna have the worker, oops, let's bring this back to this, it just confused me. let's go ahead and bring this one back over here. Jim, you on the radio? I'm gonna go ahead. I'll set my cruise control down. I'm 79% full. The beacons will go on. But you want to meet me down here on this side of the field, and we'll unload on the go again. 10-4. I think this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is right. Is it gonna work? Maybe. Yes. 400 bushels in the tank, Jim. Got 400 bushels. So I'm gonna have him meet me up there. So he's gonna swing around. So that could be enough. We'll go down to 4. So that should be enough room. Okay, now go up to there. And I really gotta slow down. And you're full, Jim. So once I move out of the way, he's gonna go back. And he's gonna unload into the semi-truck, because he's full. And the semi's gonna bring it to our corn dryer, our large dryer, and we'll dry some corn down, because this is somewhat good. I've seen better. I've seen better corn. This is the yellow spots, you know, the 70, 80%, that's alright. But I'm getting a lot of the 50% and 60% range too. So I'm really not liking that. And I don't know if it's maybe the wind, less water, I don't know what. They're brittle. They are dry. But even with it being, you know, when you have the plant that's dead, it normally does well. And Jim, you did not unload me a lot, so I'm a little bit scared because I'm already at 75%. Am I gonna make it? This is the part when you want bad yield corn. Because you're about 3/4 full and you gotta make it to the end of the field with your auger spout being at the side of the field you didn't harvest. It's kind of funny. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it to the other end, and then I'm gonna hop out, get in the grain cart, unload into the truck, and then drive it back. Okay, and the combine thinks that we should be 80% full right now, which means we'll be about 90% when we get there, but that's alright. So I will say this much. The grain cart itself holds about 1,300 bushels. We can get about 2.5 passes with this combine going before it fills, as you guys saw, because this is a 500 bushel tank. So you get about 2 rounds with that, and then probably when I'm like halfway full to about 3/4 full, you can unload. And that would fill up the grain cart, as you guys saw. And so pretty much emptying it, because our trucks hold about, I think, 1,200 bushels, 1,200 bushels, I think is what our trucks hold. And so when you convert that to liters, it's 40,000 liters roughly, 40,500 liters. The grain cart holds 46,000, 47,000 liters. So we'll always have that 6,000, 7,000. Are we really gonna make it? Holy cow. We just made it. I was not expecting that. So I'm gonna go ahead over here. Shut it off. Put out the auger. Oh, am I over? Holy cow. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Frank, when you take this truck, you'll be alright, and then Alan, you'll be in the next one. I'll get you loaded up next go around. So we didn't 100% fill up that truck, not that truck, but we didn't 100% unload this grain cart, which is fine. We have about 5.3 in there. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna take that load when he stops glitching out my system here. He's gonna go ahead and take out the drive down the road, the main road. We're about 1.5 miles away from the farm, so we are quite away. Oh, now he decides to go. So I'm gonna get this one all set up. Now we gotta walk into here. You good, Alan? He did not just get stuck. He did not. Oh boy. So take a look here, you guys can see how old this tractor and thing is. So I have about 78% damage on the S780, and then the 12-row corn header I have about 93. So there is some wear and tear, and you will definitely be seeing the scrape marks and stuff as we get towards more of the other stuff now. Fold that in. Here we go. Oh, okay. So this one has to be about there. Alright, come on. Mrs. Millennial Farmer is driving grain cart. This should be interesting. She's doing a pretty good job, though. Oh wow, really good job. So we're gonna try and fill up the back first. The beacons just went off. So we're going about 6 miles an hour. And good running corn, if we were going this fast, it would take a while to unload. Because we'll have a lot of grain coming in before it going out. Oh, we spilled a little. I am struggling to keep it at 100,000. I shouldn't have bought that field. But that's going to be a good sized field. We can look here. So 11. It's 11.85. Eleven point 85. So that's a 30-acre piece. It's not bad. Hey, I drive. And the field we're on is a 29-acre field. So what's like the biggest field? 1466. It's 36 acres. This one's 19. 1982. So that's like 50 acres almost. So that's really the biggest field? 50 acres? So, Millennial Farmer, obviously, if I owned all of these fields, I would get up to about half of what the Millennial Farmer owns. So we're just going to say in quotes, I'm harvesting 100 acres. Alright, I'm back into here. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream. So, what was I doing? What was the worker doing? Okay, yeah. I played on that map. That's why I did the trailer for Clarkson Farm on. But the only issue I had with it was, which I don't really have with this map. It's sort of there, but you'll see when the trucks are driving, it will be a little bit slow with frame rates. You'll see. I'm right now running at 60 FPS for the stream, and it will go probably down to 50, 55. It would be high, but you'll see it. Obviously now the frame rates are pretty bad because the worker has to decide where it wants to go. Actually, I didn't actually... The Ohio map was actually really nice. The Richland, Ohio. We're actually getting a lot of American maps, but the only problem was I couldn't figure out what series I was going to make a farm on that would be enjoyable. Because, for one, I don't know any farmers that would die or watch that would be probably in Ohio. Grant Hilbert is in Iowa, central Iowa, I think. The Millennial Farmer is in, I think he said, He's somewhere in Minnesota. I know where, I'm not gonna say where. I think he said like central Minnesota, south central Minnesota. And then obviously I know where the Welkers are too. They're in Montana. I have that map. I just don't know if I want to be building it or not, or using it. Okay, so I think we're getting into better corn. As you guys can see, that strip I just did was all yellow, and I filled up my combine. Normally, me doing the passes that I did with those spots, it would take about 2 rounds. So I think I can fill up my second semi, in theory. Is this too big of a swamp? No, I'm doing pretty good. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how close am I to actually, like, having all the equipment and stuff like the Millennial Farmer? I don't think I should buy this. Scale of 1 to 10. There's definitely needs to be some work, but I am waiting for JHG's modding's folding corn header. That's the only thing, which I think will be released sometime this week. Or next week. I know it'll probably be next year. Oh, good. Okay, so now I can go this fast. Yeah, I have 3 of them. Somehow I was able to purchase them and still get by with paying a whole lot of workers money. So I got 1 there, 1 driving, and then 1 at the farm. Come on, Jim. Okay, he cannot, or she, whoever's driving. What kind of truck? They're all Superliners. From 82 Studios. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can unload. I don't like sitting still, but I don't want risk. So, let's go to what I purchased. It's not that much. See? And they're all, I believe, 18 speed. And they all have different license plates. Believe it or not, I believe this is true, but these 2 are exactly like the one that the Millennial Farmer has, because they're only like, well, in his case, his 2 trucks that he got at a farm auction or truck auction are only 2 serial numbers apart. Those are only a 10 license plate number difference, but they're pretty much identical. Let me go back up there. Just the ending is different, but the number is pretty close. I deleted the Michigan map. I uninstalled it. It took up a lot of space. They didn't even know about it. So when I did that, because I said this in one of my videos, the only reason, it's not that I didn't like, well, I shouldn't say that. I really actually didn't quite enjoy the map as I thought I would. The soybeans, yes, I loved how they were in rows. They were in 30-inch spacings. Yes, I love how when I ran over the corn stalks, it went over. Not all the maps have that, but I didn't feel like I was up in the Midwest. It did not have that reality. And then when I started having the series on the Grant Hilbert farm, and I was on the eastern North Carolina, there was the highways, I had somewhat of a feeling, but still wasn't there. So yes, I got rid of that map too. And so I deleted all the save games, and I thought I'm going to rebuild the farms. So first I went to Iowa Plains. That was the one map I was waiting for an update, and I just never had the time or storage to reinstall it. So, and to make a series. So when I came back on this map, first I made my own farm. And I thought to myself, oh my, this is a really good map. Like, it made me feel back, like, where all the Midwest farmers are. Even though this is in Iowa, this is only south of the Millennial farmer, so you still have somewhat the same settings. And I feel like right now, I'm on the Millennial farm in Minnesota, even though I'm in Iowa. It's just the way it feels. I mean, it's night skies, and I mean, being in a John Deere combine, I mean, come on, cornfield, this is stuff you can't beat. Now, I believe the second semi-truck is back, is it not? Yeah, it is. But I don't know about you guys, but I was getting a bit bored on the on that map, the Michigan map, and Frankenmuth. They were both, there was some odd reason I was just getting bored of it. It didn't seem, you know, that fond. And now that I got back into this, just downsizing to one map instead of having two really made a difference. So my storage, I have definitely gotten like 4 to 5%, maybe 6% storage, because I was holding up about 100%, and so I could now get the folding corn header I want. I got the planters. I got a lot more equipment than maps. I downsized to just one map. I'll try and make room, because there is another map I'm going to be wanting to go on, and that is going to be I think it's called Red Hood Farms. I think it's what it's called, or whatever. It's a Canadian map, but that's the farm I'm going to be wanting from Mapper's Paradise. Probably also because Mapper's Paradise is the one that made the Millennial Farmer map, but just like being on Welkers, it's in Montana. When I did it in FS19, I felt like I was on the Millennial Farms. So, I am disappointed. He talked about it, but is not thinking that he will bring it back, because it took a lot of effort and time last year when making it, and it was very hard to do. So he already got the Welkers out, and soon he's gonna get, because he's making this nice workshop that is very close to the Millennial Farmers. But I'm just gonna build the farm on there, depending on what it looks like. It is flat grounds, but I think I'll build the new series on that. So I am moving again. This is not the official Millennial Farms, but I do know what my money is. I first have to take out a loan and then get up to $9 million and then build the farm. So no, they're all the same. Alright, load. So, all three of my semis are the same truck, and they will be. They're based off of his Kenworths. Actually, one of them, the white truck, he called the Whitey. The white truck with the blue design, that one I kept. He does have a Peterbilt, but they were all the same, just like his. Just a little color difference. He did. He got a Peterbilt, but I didn't. I just stuck with the same three. Nor probably could I afford one. These are what? Yeah, over 100 grand? Haha. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be spending 100 grand, especially with the loan. And I'm actually demoing equipment right now that I'm leasing, that I'm still paying for. It's the 8RX for another series. Yeah, I still have, I think you might have missed it, I still have $935,000 to pay back. And I am like 100 times not close. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I want him... So what I decided to do was to go up and down this way, and then draw a line, and then go back, and then do the headlands here, and then just go back and forth this way, and then finish unloading into these trucks. So what I'm going to do now is leave the trucks there. I don't mind them. I just don't want them out in the field. It's the only problem. But you guys saw in my last video, I did a little bit of an aerial view. Some nice music, but I did an aerial view on the farm, so you guys got somewhat of an idea. Look at that, I got no sleep because all I did was harvest. It's already like 5 o'clock in the morning, almost 4:30. Not real life, obviously. Real life, it's like 8:37, but game time, I just set myself up for tillage. Yeah, you had 20,000. I chose not to pay back as much because I didn't want to go that much in debt. You guys can see, I actually put it down to 100,000. I just spent $3,000 on just workers alone. So I'm just trying to have enough for next year because I'm not going to be selling any of this until next year in the summer when the price is up and high demand for ethanol for the corn. And then the soybeans I'm bringing to the grain elevator or to the one that I built that I won't get any profit on until later on. But that's just the one problem. Oh, so now it decided, oh yeah, we're gonna just, chill out. We all have done that before. I would think to myself, okay, do I really need, that, or do I need that? Like, I would sometimes limit myself as to what I should and shouldn't buy. Mainly, the last field I just bought, this was about $400,000, roughly, $433,000. And I took another $300,000 loan to make that $600,000. I took $1 million loan total. I had already a $700,000 loan and made it into $1 million. And I bought that field for about $400 and some odd thousand. So my money went down to like $200 to $100,000, and then I decided to pay back some. So now I paid back $100,000 to now be at $100,000. And I'm thinking of buying another field. But I'll have a lot of tillage to do, which I think will be very interesting. And I think I'm making a good investing choice only because that was my last field I was buying. Okay, I want to unload on the go, and that is what we shall do. You want to unload on the go shot? There you go. Let's go 4 miles an hour, get the corn in, decent yields. You want me to show the semi-trucks? I could do that. Alright, come on, Jim. Go faster. They're nice trucks. You know they're the same model and stuff. They really are nice trucks. I'll show you. Oh, come on, Jim. You can do better than that. Really, Jim? Come on. Go. 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 Oh, yes. Shush. Don't beep at me. I only beep at that. Alright, now we gotta unload the back. Are we even gonna have enough? I'm getting concerned we won't have enough. I'm already at 8,000 liters. This is how you fill it up to the max. Said the one. Oh, nope. Okay, that's all I wanted. Alright, Jim, drive it back to the trucks. No, I do not. I don't do multiplayer at the moment. But I have a roleplay series, though, not a server. It would, but the way PlayStation is with it, it's quite expensive, and I'm trying to find a way where I can basically do stuff very entertaining without spending a lot, because I spent a whole bunch on trying to make this happen. And I just don't trust PlayStation at the moment with everything. So I'll do like what I did the last time. I'll come up and get ready on the next rows, and then I'll hop into the grain cart, and I'll show you guys the two trucks that are at the field. The other one is at the farm, and I don't feel like going into it, but I'll show you guys the two. See, look at that. $904 I just lost. Wage payment. Who am I paying? We're using a lot of fuel. This is probably more realistic than I ever played. I like how I have high fuel management, because that is what's in real life. You do use a lot of fuel. And so, I'm not cheating at all. Where are these weeds coming from? This is going to be very interesting when tillage comes around. Where did the, No, it didn't. No, it did not. Really? So 46,000 liters it can hold. wanted the worker to drive on the field like it normally does, and they decided that the road would be the safest place going 6 miles an hour on cruise control, when you can go 6 miles an hour down the field and be there in no time. Because I'm going 7. So we decided to take the long way. Because the whole time, as I'm going down this way, and told the tractor basically to go down this way and do that, 6 miles an hour, it decided to go up this way and then be like somewhere around here going 6 miles an hour. So here we are. So that's the, whoa. So this is the one semi-truck. Now I'm gonna fill this halfway. I'm not gonna have this truck going, because I want the other truck to start going. About here. So this is the other semi-truck that we own. It's the Max Superliner. I'm on PlayStation. Don't you guys love it when the trucks are parked on the side of the road? Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. I'll have to load up the back. And then that's about it. So now we're empty. Alright, Jim, I'm about empty. You can go ahead and turn around. Didn't mean stop like that, but okay. I don't do multiplayer, so I'm not going to be able to join servers. Sorry. right now, solo farming, I guess is the best way to say it. I don't know a better way of explaining. I don't know, did you subscribe to the squad? Because I think he may be able to. Yes. I'll actually have one, I think tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, depending on what it is. So, it should notify you. If you click the notification bell on my channel, it should notify you when I'm live. But it'll be a little bit earlier. Maybe same time. We've been on for almost an hour. I just want to get this field done. So this, for all you guys, this live stream will be ending when I finish up this field, which I almost am done with. So I can already see it happening with this lovely tractor. It's probably just going to do that big square, and I don't want it to, but I really don't care at this point. But let's see if it wants to do it this time. Yeah, see, now it's going to follow. So as soon as it gets over here, just little steps at a time. Oh, look at that, we're actually running over. It's pretty cool. Correct. So I can't say really when stuff is going to probably be released. I normally am good with predicting because it's just giants, but I think right now they're on their 2-week holiday, and it won't be returning until after New Year's. Then, so next year in 2023, in January, probably January 2nd or 3rd, they'll be back in the office and mods will be released again. That's what I'm assuming. But they did release mods on Christmas Eve, which I was shocked. So I don't know. They stopped making the testing list on Tuesday of last week, or updating the testing list, but they kept releasing mods until Christmas Eve. So I don't know what really their schedule is anymore. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe. Yeah, support the channel so I can do more fun content like this here on the channel. More videos, more series. Make sure you also click the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos or live streams on this channel or posts. So always notify you. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, that they'll have, I probably the first day when they come back with the mods, they won't be as much, but I'm sure the second day they normally have like a whole bunch of mods, like 50 some odd mods that get released. So like the first day they'll only get a couple, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 10. That's normally sometimes how they do it, so they can surprise you, which I really like, so I can't complain. But you never know, they can always send out the 50 some odd mods the first day, because they probably already have it all stacked up and are ready to release. Because I think the max mods they can release on the mod hub, for especially for all platforms, I think it's 50 some odd mods. I'm sure right now they probably have a person at home in the office or something testing the mods and putting them on the release list. They have one. So when it comes down to the person who releases the mods, they'll have a whole bunch. So we just did the 4th headland. So now we should be all set to go for unloading on the go. So I'm going to set up the tractor here. And we're already 80% full, so now I'm getting scared. Yep, I'm pretty sure it'll be next year in November, which I am kind of disappointed with, only because it won't be coming out on PlayStation 4. Yep, so it'll be November 20-something. I think it'll be like the 22nd or 23rd of November in 2023 it'll be released. Because that's what they did with 22. They did it in 19. They released it like a year before in November. And believe it or not, I actually have no update to what it's going to be like, because I know we had a lot of teasers right about now for Farming Sim 22. When we had 19, because it was, I got the game in 2019, Farming Sim 19, 2019, and I think October, and that's when a lot of the things were happening. You know, COVID came and they delayed it, but we were all talking about like what's gonna happen with Farming Sim 21. You know, what they get bring. And DJ Gohan Gaming, I watched his video, and he was saying things that they could probably do in 21, which are actually coming to 22, which are in 22. But I will be disappointed probably when 24 comes out, only because I won't be able to have it. And it feels like it's just so quick. You know, all the things I'm getting now are like, next thing you know, will be gone. I won't be playing it anymore. And it's just like with 19, I won't be having the same logistics, but I don't know how I'm gonna keep this channel going, because I even debated if I was gonna get the way back my old channel. I was debating on if I was gonna have, because I had Farming Sim 19, I was debating if I was gonna get 21, what would happen, and now here I am debating what am I gonna do with my channel. So I have mixed emotions about it, only because of the factors that play into it. But it's still about 10 months away. Surprisingly, I haven't heard anything about the next farming simulator with giants, so I don't even know what's going on. They're actually going to be making it or not. They normally do, but it would be the first for me to ever, you know, hear that that they're gonna do it every 2 years or every 3 years, like how they did with 19. Like if they're going, like what I'm trying to figure out though is if they're gonna stick with the every 2 years, so you know 2022, 2024, 2026, 2028, 2030, or are they going back to now 2025, 2027, 2029, you know, like they did originally, because COVID really messed everything up. So I don't know what they're doing. I can't tell you how quiet this unload auger is compared to the STS, like in real life. So I'm gonna look now, we're almost done with the field. But I'll probably finish this off camera because it is getting late. But hope you guys did enjoy this series. I got corn here, but that won't be until spring. But next video will be, or live stream will be tillage. Okay. Should probably turn the weeds off. What about it? You're gonna be playing the farming simulator on there? Because it would be really not good for it. Oh. Well, congratulations. See, I got myself sort of a PC. It was the one that Nice Gaming. Yeah. But I got myself, oops. Turn off the lights. I got myself a computer, and I'm definitely not getting the brand again. So, believe it or not, I actually don't have a preference for which truck I like. I kind of am a Ford guy, but I also don't mind Chevy and GMC or Dodge or any of the other companies. So I don't. Either way, I'm fine with it, you know. But I always grew up near a lot of Ford stuff. And then I also grew up a lot near the GMC company and stuff, so. And I can say the same thing with farming with the Case and New Holland versus John Deere and, you know, Kloss or whatever. By where I'm at, where I used to live, I always was by farms. Didn't really realize how much I was by the farms, but I lived a lot close with the farms, and we did a lot of corn, and mainly cow corn for livestock and feed, not so much of ethanol. But when, I don't remember when it was, but I always found that there was equal amount of farms that had John Deere and equal amount of farms that had the Case, and actually a lot of them had the mix. So I really don't care what equipment is there, but I know because of the dealer that the Millennial Farmer has, he always makes up the bad jokes with the case. It's nothing really against case, he just makes the jokes. He actually used to have the Massey Ferguson in case in International and Formal growing up. And then when the dealers moved, the new dealer that came in had only John Deere, and he really likes the new dealer, so he always then became a John Deere fan. Now, Grant Hober, on the other hand, Grant, he always, I think, grew up on the farm, or, you know, went to his grandparents on the farm and had John Deere equipment. So that's a bit different to say, but it's relatively the same. But I like the green and yellow and green and black a little bit better than the red, black, and silver, or gray colors. But like playing Welkers, I will love it. And it's actually the morning, so I'll probably get like 2 hours of sleep, and then get tillage done. What's the song? I think it was like the orange juice commercial, whatever. It used to be, you know, saying good morning. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of right now. And you're waking up, you're harvesting the corn early in the morning, you're finishing up this last field in November. But we're almost done. We only got a few more passes. And I said that in the beginning of the stream and I lied. I'm sorry. But this is the last, I think, like 10 acres. I do not like the yield of this, but I'm going to be spraying fertilizer on this field and tilling this up in the probably in the winter when the frost hits. And then the other cornfield, one cornfield I'll have manure sprayed, and after I stubble till it, and this one I'll have liquid fertilizer spread on and rip in the snow. But for Christmas, I got not only the telescope, I got this nice fire pit for, you know, the lanai stuff. Especially when it gets, like, really cold, because it's getting cold down here, you know, with this cold front that just went through. So 60 degrees went from being cold in the summer to being, like, hot during the winter. It's kind of interesting how that works down here. Because I know in the summertime, like, if it hits 60 degrees, we're like, it's freezing, right? And now that it hit down in the 30s, 60 degrees, oh geez, that's sweating hot. But we also had like the clear skies and stuff, so kind of different. really don't even need that lights on. Downshifting. Turn the lights off. Wear out the batteries. So it's a cord till 8 in the morning. And it's basically saying, rise and shine. So this truck is going to be full. Go ahead and close that tarp. Well, we worked pretty late on last night and now in the morning to get this last few acres done in the field. Oh, he was like stuck in 10th gear, ready to go. Good truck. Now I'm gonna check because I want to see how much. Yeah, we still have about 23,000 in the corn dryer, still going through. It's a bit dusty. What is my favorite semi? Like, in the game or just generally? In game, so I would go with the Mac. Probably the Mac Superliner. So I can tell you there's going to be two tractors I'm using for planting. Here are the 8410 RX as the demo on our 24-row planter, or 8370 RT, our planter tractor. Those are the two that are probably going to be planting on just one planter. We'll alternate. This is the wrap of Harvest. My first year of Harvest on this map for the Millennial Farmer series. One truck is already there unloading. Hopefully he's doing the second one. So the second truck is about there. Yep. Yep, I'm gonna be doing the last probably few rows here after this pass. Now I'm curious, is he actually like stuck? Oh, that was an awful choice. Nope. Hey, look at that, the truck actually stopped. He didn't run into it. So I should probably turn off the lights because it is really dropping my frame rates. We'll just save the electricity bill. So I really don't know what my next plan is. Probably tillage. Now that this is my last field. We gotta dry more corn and look at marketing prices. Then I gotta buy seed. So I have to go to the dealer and see how much seed I can buy for the planter. I will be buying a lot of seed. So that would really put me down on the payroll. Then I gotta pick up a brand new header. It's an 843 John Deere header for a 9870, so it can help us with corn next year. Look at that, these are the last 12 rows, and I'm really glitching out. How perfect is that? Oop, maybe not. Don't worry about it. We did it. We did it. That's it. We are done. Corn harvest is done. So we'll raise the stock stoppers up because we won't be needing them. And we'll fold the corn header. And we'll put it on the trailer. And then we'll give it a nice shine and clean it up. We can bring it back home and then Do a bit of a John Deere shuffle. So we're gonna unload the last bit of corn that's in the grain cart. And then we'll give all the equipment a nice wash towards the winter. So we're gonna go ahead, hop in here, and get a worker to drive this back home. And then advise this one to also drive home safely. We'll narrow this down to 30 miles an hour only because it has the trailer. Oh, this one too. guess he got a little stuck. So this is interesting because now I have everybody driving. Alright, see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining the stream. Subscribe if you haven't. And now I gotta find... Look at that, they're already selling out stuff. Thinking of buying a disc. Okay, good. Thank you. Is that too much of a disc? Oh, but I really need it. I need something like this for a disc. Intelligent Sam's gonna have me demo this. Oh gosh, there's so many hard decisions. Look at, I can even make this green, John Deere green. Oh wait, no, black. Do you want that black? Right? No, John Deere green. Do you want that John Deere green? That being black, right? And then the rooms being yellow. Look at this, John Deere. Alright, let's see. What happened here? They already missed the turn. That's funny. gonna be it for tonight's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed. And that corn is doing really fantastic. We're gonna be harvesting that soon. But thank you guys for watching. Luca out.